Hello everybody and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today's mission is to go into town to find guns. I'm nervous that we're going to be seeing a raid soon, as I have in the past, and I was checking some of the Super Survivor settings, which I suppose I should go into now. You can go into your options, and there is a tab for Super Survivors in here, that gives you a whole bunch of different things that you can change about them, which is pretty cool. Just thought I would say that to start off. Anyway, my wife is more or less alone because Thomas, the other survivor, is sort of being an invalid, just kind of all hunched up in a corner on the other end of the base. So I've had her barricade some of the windows, though my base area that I've selected is absolutely massive. I've selected this giant grid for my base, so I don't know if she's gonna sense everything, so I might have to reset some of my base area. Because supposedly the survivors can actually barricade without any materials, which would be a great use of their time. I just get nervous anytime I see those text bits over somebody's head, because that's often how I get raided. So I think we'll just start off by going to sleep. You really can't do much unless if you have daylight in this series, now I'm starting to see. So I've got to make sure that it's the wee hours of the morning before I get started. Fortunately, I'm not going to complete exhaustion every day, so I won't be sleeping too late. 8:30 a.m. is actually a bit late for me to wake up, because you do get a lot of daylight now, especially at this time of year. We're in April now. So, I was told to look in the police station at a couple of zombie corpses nearby the cops to hopefully find a key to the stash, because I might not find an axe, and if I don't find one in town, then the next best thing would be to find a key to the police station armory. That way I could secure the guns there and arm up my other survivors. I don't want to use them to make a lot of noise, but I do want them to have them so that if at any time raiders came, I could just order them to take out their ranged weapons and hopefully they'd be better off. Me with a katana, I may be great against zombies, but if they get ranged attacks in there, or if they have, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 people taking shots at me, that's pretty much good game. That's it for me. So I need to find other survivors because there's not really a lot of mechanics involved in Zomboid combat. I'll just be killed if I don't have the numbers. I might be able to take on maybe 2 of them. Maybe 2 because I could outplay them, but I don't really trust myself that much more than that. So I guess we'll just start off our search in town, and I'll look through garages and eventually the police station if I can't find an axe there. I'm completely content to keep the katana because it's a katana. Because it is kind of overwhelming odds at the beginning of Super Survivors, seeing as you could get attacked by raiders at any given moment. I don't have a lot of weight that I'm looking to carry, and most of it I could put in the trunk, so I don't really want to weigh myself down. That's the reason why I don't have a bag. But I'll probably honestly like pick one up on the way there, so let's see. Okay, nothing important in this house. Always good to just have a look through the house to see if there's anything very important in the house. God, your blood went everywhere. We got more car battery parts. Eventually these will all come in handy. The metal sheets I might want to take to weld over the windows. In good time, my lad. No garages. I gotta stay disciplined, gotta stay focused on exactly what I'm looking for. This garage too. Now, I didn't have a way of marking what places I've searched, though. Maybe I should, like, put down a dinner roll or something, like, down in places that I've searched. I think I've already got a lot of the electrician recipes, but it never hurts. Check. Oh, I might have just said there on it, whether or not I learned it. Whatever. And a lot of these zombies actually seem to have gun ammunition on them. Now, the really fortunate part of using this as a weapon is just the fact that as I get further through, I will hopefully be able to use future weapons more efficiently. So, by the time that I've run out of katana condition and I can't find another one, I'll maybe be able to use an axe with the same grotesque efficiency. Here we go. More. I don't know though, like now that I've been using it a lot, I might want a bit more of a challenge. Like I might actually want the just disassemble it. Can I disassemble that? Where is this? They're gonna be sneaking up on me in a second. Nope. Let's pick this up. Oh, we gotta take the things out. Whoops. Grab this box, and I'll put it down here. Great, right there. Anytime I pick something up or put something down, I always imagine that it's The Sims, and it brings me back. The Sims is one of my favorite games. The old Sims, you know? Not when they got all their updated 3D graphics. Still the isometric. I think that's probably the main reason I... Oh, wow, a Spaz 12. I remember this from Call of Duty Black Ops. It's literally about half of my knowledge of guns comes from Call of Duty Black Ops. All of it's 1960s guns. Were they 60s? I don't know. Someone who knows more about... There actually was somebody commenting the other day who knew a lot more about guns than I did, which was great. Because there's a lot of guns in this game, and I'm bound to say a lot of things that are false. Let's keep going. Yoo-hoo, do you have an axe in here? No, I can't. Nothing. Perhaps a kitchen knife? Well, chips. I mean, fortunately, I'm finding a lot of food. Probably because I set the loot so high. Other reason why I think it was justified to set loot high is because there are some other survivors. I'm gonna say a lot, but there are some other survivors who are looting these. And I don't know how mobile they get throughout the rest of the playthrough. They might be, like, traveling from place to place, making a looterly existence. Let's see. Oh, okay, great. This is a safe house, I think. So this should contain possibly guns and other good stuff, but it's also going to be very much overrun, which shouldn't be a problem. Here we go. Wallet, vest. And they could come out of the corners at any moment. I gotta be careful. Yeah, there. Hi. Okay, pencil. For stabbing zombies in the eye socket to get to the brain. Well, this guy seemed to have had a normal death. I'll take his clothes. Out of respect, no. But so that I can stay clean. This guy also did. Wow, they even threw up curtains on the windows. I love how much flavor there is in these. Not in terms of taste, just, you know, like narrative. That adds. Okay, there we go. I've actually never seen this poster before. Looks strange. Salvador Dalian. Oh, wow, I just stabbed one of them with the katana. I forgot that you could do that, but yes, if they do get too close, then sometimes it'll switch to that animation. Uh-oh. I just had to scratch my nose for a second. There we go, okay, Alright, here we go. A couple Full Metal Jacket rounds. Surprisingly, no guns. This is upsetting. But I did find a lot of food, so that's good. And it's nice to have it all in one place, you know? Electricity for intermediate, foraging for... I'll take the foraging for beginners because... God only knows. If I get kicked out by raiders and I don't manage to scrounge up enough stuff, I might have to hightail it to the woods. Like at the end of, the prison existence for, the Walking Dead characters. At least in the graphic novel. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything of value left here. Sometimes you find things stockpiled in weird areas, though, so I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, like, who would put this much food in a kitchen cabinet? At least in this game. Okay, good. I'll take that. A lot of canned goods. Okay, so then these will be great for later on, so... we're pretty much set in terms of food. I know I wasn't really looking for food right now, but I could throw all this stuff in the trunk. I'm still looking for an axe and then hopefully the key to that police station. It looks like, does this house have? No, it doesn't have barricades on it, so it's not worth looking through. And I might even just want to eat a little bit of this right now. Because I realize now that there's probably a lot of newer Zomboid players on the channel. When I say eat all, that doesn't mean eat 11 bags of chips. It means eat one of the bags, and then and that's it, really. Oh no, I just put it on the ground. Here we go. Okay, so transfer all of this into here. Now I gotta pick it all up. Here we go. Okay, it takes a little while. Once again, this is why I have the dexterous trait, because it just makes this kind of stuff faster. Alright, so I got my watch, my katana. I'm traveling light. Wow, only 1.2. Ah, I hadn't realized this, though. The katana it's the ultimate weapon not only because it's deadly and powerful and has decent range and good everything, it's also very light to carry around. I'm gonna miss this thing when it runs out of condition. I think I survived for a really long time when I did the Last Stand Accumulator Challenge. A long way back. Alright, let's keep looking through garages. I can't remember if I've even been into this one. I think I went to this one a while back. I'll take this. Let me gather up the electronic scrap. I don't know if I'm gonna have room for all that charcoal. I'll read the engineer magazine. Make smoke bomb. Already read. Okay, more lighters. The sack I'll leave. Here we go. Another generator. Might not be bad to have a second. Though I've actually set generators to a slightly higher spawn on this world. Oh. I forgot that I get it equipped when I do that. And I forgot to close my trunk up. Did I also forget this? Let me unequip this. It'll be set down there. Great. Okay. That threw me off. Oh, actually, you just need one blowtorch. Wow, so I should be able to equip it with the, or repair it with the blowtorch. Something should happen to it. I suppose I'll sharpen the blade or something like that. Okay, extra pair of pants. Kind of rare. Keep that on me. Seems like more. One of these days it's gonna break and I'm gonna still think that it's in my hands. And that, I predict, will be how I'll die. It's bound to happen. Oh, another gun. Okay, Browning. There, duffel bag, okay. Nope. Nope. Now, where'd it go? I keep losing track of it because someone keeps trying to murder me. Oh, there it is. It was in my hand. Have you ever done that? Like you looked all around the house for something, and then you realized that it was in your hand? I did that when I was a kid with Pokemon Yellow. I was looking all around the house for Pokemon Yellow, but I didn't realize that the big cartridge was in my hand. A blessed day. There we go. Alright, slightly tangential. Now let's go here. Please, somebody had an axe. Come on. Gotta be like a dad, like a really aggressive dad who would buy an axe. Or maybe just like a very DIY dad. You know, I did that. Like as soon as I got some money. Screw this window. As soon as I got some money, I started buying some power tools. Really, I guess pun intended, now that I've thought about it for a second. Empowering to buy power tools. Lets you do a lot more stuff with everything around your house, around your area. How to use generators. Okay, already read, so I already know how to do generators. Nice to see that text is blue, though. I didn't realize they highlight it so nicely. I'm gonna keep grabbing all of this technology now because I want to dismantle it and hopefully gain some more electronic skill. Because I am an intermediate electrician at this point, but I want to keep upping that and advancing my skills. I'll take the salmon. I've got to refrigerate this. I might just want to leave all of the non-perishable goods or foods for later, because I could always just come back and get these. And they are still very close to my base in this space. Take all of this and throw it in the trunk. Now, guns are heavy too. I mean, I am finding them. It's just that I'm not finding much ammunition. I need the police station in order to find, like, ammo stores, because otherwise I'm not going to survive for long against them. Hopefully it won't take a lot of shots, though they'll be able to survive maybe 1 or 2 shots. And those guys are crazy when they come up at your house, you know? They'll come up with, like taking shots, taking bullets. They'll bandage for a second and then they'll go back. Like killing machines like the Terminator. There we go, and let me throw the gas can in there as well. Nice, alright, keeping that weight low. Nah, no garage over here. I guess I'll check that next one and then I'll start driving around the block again. Well, I've really done a number on this one. I don't know where raiders, if they'll attack you out in the... Ah, shit! No, no, no! I didn't see you. I'm okay. I'm okay. Jeez. Always have to be mondo careful. Mondo careful, there we go. I can't remember if I think I left this cardboard box. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna leave the generators. Jesus Christ, that was a close call. I didn't see that guy. I really need to be more careful when I go around corners, just because sometimes the way that the game... I mean, like, your viewpoint from it being isometric often can be misleading. You might not see somebody right below you or right next to you. Or I've found, anyway. What that zombie had? Did he have, like, a toupee or a yarmulke? That one, too. Still not finding anything. Walkie-talkie, nah. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. I think I'm just looking for guns on these corpses. Guns, or maybe some zombie just had like a lot of ammo. Nothing. There we go. Check this one too. Okay, these boxes look promising. Grab another lighter. Fishing rod, hey! Okay, so I'll be able to... And twine, also useful. Electronics, scrap boxes of nails. There's tons of nails, fortunately, that have spawned in here. More gas. You know, I don't really need that much gas at this point. It's just very heavy. Adhesive tape and a metal tube should be good for making silencers, and I did say I would... there's one right behind me. March Ridge map. No annotated map, though. Ah! There's one over here, too. Just want to keep all of my sides. Hey! Keep all my sides covered. Okay, an M1911. Another katana! Yes! What were the odds that one of them would have just been randomly carrying a katana on him? According to Max Brooks, it's one of the finest weapons to hold during the zombie apocalypse. But make sure that you don't find a knockoff one, otherwise the blade might break very easily. Yeah. Grab, okay, normal hiking bag is far better. Always make sure that your back is covered. There we go. I don't want to leave that open window behind me. Not getting much luck here. Oh yeah, that was where the slaughter happened the other day. God, this thing is more powerful than my car. Christ. Alright, I want to search garages on this block too. And it looks like I'm gonna have a lot more time now that I got another katana. There. Another. Oh my god, it's almost enjoyable at this point. It used to be such a nuisance and so painful to take them out, but now it's joy. Ah, Christ, there's one on the floor. Sorry. Headphone users. There we go. Oh, man, now there's so many more corpses to search through. So I don't want to. I just want to go to the garage. That's the most likely place. You know, I always get thrown off whenever they come to grab my ankle or something. I'm gonna put this bag in this other bag. Let's do this. That goes there, and I'm gonna need a drink of water at somebody's house. My sweater's dirty now. Surprisingly not bloody. I don't know if it's something about the katana that it doesn't, like, spray blood on me. I'll unequip it, and I'll put it there. I don't know if taking your pants off actually makes you less hot. I suspect that it doesn't. I think it's just the shirt that keeps you hot. And, okay, wood glue. And I'd better read... Can I make... Oh, okay, great, so I can make small metal sheets into larger ones. Is that literally what that issue of the metalworking magazine was about? Well, if you take 4 metal sheets and you weld them together, then you get a big one. That'll be $5. Alright, great. So I got the remote control. I already know those. Another pipe. There we go. Another... Dang. You know, I really would like this car. I just like the model. I've been interested in trying out some of the mods. I know, I don't remember who the modder's name is, but he's been like remodeling all of the cars in Zomboid, it seems like. And they look really good. My only thing is that they replace a lot of the other ones. So I don't really know if I want to go about that. I don't know if there's just a way to like add them to the game, but anyway, they look great, so. Always looking for new things to try. Cartboard box. Oh, maybe that's how they say it in the UK. I don't know. Maybe that's how they just spell it. There we go. Another. Oh, yay! I'm gonna have like a medieval armory at this rate. More metal tubes. This will be great. So we'll have so many silencers. There's a couple of other parts that you need too. I should probably arm myself up a bit more, because... Oh, God. I feel like once I get the base set up, though, I should really stop using the katana, because it's just... Sometimes it feels like overkill. Unfortunately, I'm getting my sprint skills up, too. It's gonna make looting even... Benjamin, I'll save you! Put my skills to the test. And Nicole, too. I have to save you! Wait, those ones are in constant, eternal knockback because you're just pummeling them at the wall. There we go. Okay, Benjamin, you'll join me, I hope. And your friend Nicole. Let's get everybody in this group with us. Oh, Christ, there's 3 of you. Yes! Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. Let's take a selfie. Alright, put this here. Grab my second katana. Eventually they'll run out, I'm sure. And as things do degrade, like, they do get permanently worse after a while. I don't even know if there's a point to toothpaste. Probably using crafting or something. More chips, more canned beans. This is great. Okay, so I'm gonna go after I loot their house and give them their own food to bribe them to join me, because that's how this works. Oh, yes, and red wine. We could celebrate too. Instant popcorn, a bowl. We won't actually really need a bowl until later, and they won't go bad anyway. So, all right, I want all 4 of you to join me. Peter, Nicole, and Robbie. Where the hell did Benjamin go? I guess Benjamin was a... was that Benjamin I just killed? It may very well have been. He might have been bitten. He had been there a while. Defending his friends while they all stayed inside. Safe. Oh, no, there's Benjamin. Seems kind of silly, but I think the government will come back someday, maybe. Well, they seem poised with their... This is great. I could get them to join me. First, I have to convince their leader. Benjamin. Oh, no, not wife. I tried pressing Y, but it doesn't seem to work for some reason. Benjamin. First off, talk to him. Do you trust me? Ask. I trust. I wonder if anywhere is. Benjamin, join me. I don't think so. Okay, well, let's offer you some food. Benjamin, talk to you again. Sure could do a shot of whiskey right now. I have wine. Your wine that you forgot about. I must befriend him. Either that or I'll get all of his group to join him. Oh, wait a minute. No, that won't go over very well. If you, Oh, wait, no, that's RimWorld. I'm sorry. I got confused between RimWorld and Project Zomboid. Benjamin. Call over. Here we go. Please? Come on. If I keep giving him food, he'll offer more food. And come on, he keeps running away. For some reason, Y isn't working. Hey, he's so efficient. I like him. No, still doesn't want to join my group. I'll offer him more food. Yes, he joined. Okay, so I gave him 3 bags of chips, and he has been convinced to completely change his lifestyle. Alright, I'm going to, he's in my group now. That's great. And now I gotta get his friends to join me too. Completely convert them. Let's see. Read these magazines, and then I'll go right back over. I hope that they don't all run away in that time. Angler USA and a regular magazine. I may as well bring this because I want to make sure they don't all get bored and depressed when we get home. Now I'm gonna need more food, so I'll grab some honey. And anything else I can bring them out with. A box of cereal and some honey that will convince them to join me forever. There we go. Head back over to the other house. It's gonna be like recruiting the Von Trapps, the way they were all lined up in there. Look at them! Look at them! That's hilarious! I gotta get part of this. Benjamin has joined me. Now. Crap, how do I get them? For some reason, they all seemed eternally... Peter, come on. Oh, okay, here we go. Robbie. Robbie, invite to group. Yes, Robbie's with me. Okay, great. Now let's get Peter. For some reason, I can't right-click. Can I Y? I can't Y them either right now. Benjamin, Peter, call over. Peter! Peter, invite to group. Sure, okay, now let's get Nicole. Nicole, you join my group too. Please, if I can get around this table. I don't want to accidentally murder them all or something. Let me try picking up some furniture to see if I can get this out of the way. Let me impress all of you with my strength. Let's throw that down. Right in the middle of the hallway. I picked this up and put it in the hallway. Aren't you impressed? I'm a good group leader. Did she say yes? She just said a lot of things. I really miss my family. Normally I don't trust other people, but you seem different. She says no way. Alright, well, she's very contradictory. Offer food. Eat this honey. Now will you join me? If you say so, great. Apparently, if I offer strangers jars of honey, then they'll join me. Alright, great. So I've got 4 people now in my group. Unfortunately, I can't transport all of them back in one car. So we could run it back. I'll just be safe. Because I know something will go wrong if I just take the car and I let somebody follow along. Just gonna get themselves murdered. But it might even be worse if we all walk back. So I think I'll just drive and I'll keep an eye on whoever is running behind. Okay, so Peter is gonna run behind. He is the eldest, so he would be the first to go. Of course I'm kidding, but let's go. See if we can get them back to base, and then I think I'll call it a day. Because even if we got oh no! Zombies already. Let's get out of the car. Great! Alright, well, if we can get all these guys back to base, I see us as having a veritable army to take on the, Okay, Benjamin now is the next. Let's see how he holds up. If you don't know about Survivors mod, I can't actually get one of them to drive the car, otherwise I would just have them drive themselves back. But unfortunately, that's it's not a reality. So we'll get these guys back to base, and then probably my next priority is just to get a lot of food. And see if some of them have ranged weapons. Let's take out this one too, I don't want them to get mixed up. There we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, that truck right there is the one I was searching for in a previous video. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to get it right now because it's got only a 2-passenger capacity. But I will remember to retrace my footsteps to come back for the next time, and then bring that with me because that would be a fantastic truck for storage in transit. Oh no, we're gonna pass by the Savior's camp, so I hope Nicole's okay by there. Okay, we might have to get out and fight a few. I wouldn't be against it because the Saviors are all stuck in their own camp, but I don't really want to help them with the zombies because they're very terrible people. Let's just wait and see if these ones in front of us pass. Peter, I need something to... God, they're like kids on a long car ride. There we go. We'll just go slowly, carefully. Nicole, stay on that side of the car. Christ, I hope that she's okay. Now, they are very good runners. I'm just gonna see if I can power through. They're good escape artists. Great. Okay, so she's fine. Come on, catch up. There we go. Great, nobody got murdered on the way here. And I'll just tell them all to, like, stay at the base when we get back. Hopefully they'll do things, or they'll accomplish important tasks at the base. I don't know if my wife will have barricaded all of the windows, but that would be great. And we'll see how they're armed up too. I'd like to tell them all to switch to their ranged weapons just to see if we have any guns. I could arm them, and I think that they also, by default settings, are supplied with like unlimited ammo, so that'd be great. Just wouldn't want any of them to turn on us for some reason. Christ, that would be really bad. Alright, so she's keeping up. I don't want to get too far off the map though, because if they go off screen, they tend to stick to wherever they are. And I don't want to completely lose her, so I'll just go at this nice slow pace. Alright, let's check out our character too, because now we're she's developing quite well right now. Well, blade maintenance is going way up, so hopefully these katanas will last, and by the time that they're about to go bad, I'll have really good blade maintenance, and hopefully they'll just not really lose much condition. Okay, great. Good to be back. There we go. Let's just turn off the engine. Well, to conclude this vast and unfulfilling odyssey, I actually had to save and reload the game in order to get these 3 survivors out of the car. Don't know what happened. Occasionally there's things like that I don't understand about Super Survivors. But now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people living at the base. That's a lot of food I gotta supply now. So we've got more or less a family. And I see this series going somehow like Dead Rising. You know how in Dead Rising you have a bunch of different survivors that you're saving, and eventually, hopefully if you play the game well, you have a lot of survivors living at your base. Well, that's sort of how I see the Zomboid series going, except that they're going to be a bit more dynamic, and they'll actually do tasks to reinforce the base. So hopefully it's gonna start to get really cool around here, for lack of a better term. I'm gonna try to keep them all just here at the base though, and not in my car. I want to go out on runs on my own, bring maybe one survivor max. They're not that useful to have out as a group. I think they're much better suited to defending one area, at least the way that they seem to act. I could be wrong. And some of them still behave a little funny, like some of them just sit in a corner. But other ones, they're great and will like barricade and stuff, so hopefully they'll get to some work like that tonight. And it looks like they're already out and about. Alright, so as always, thank you for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that jazz. And the comments are just so nice. I can't believe you guys are so good to me. And so good to each other too. It's great to see people answer each other's questions. There's a lot more comments now than I'm used to having in the past, so I can't always provide a complete quality answer that I'm happy with for every single one. I try to get to them as I have free time, but I also want to focus on making more Zomboid content and other content, so that's just my own little disclaimer or excuse or whatever you want to call it. I just want to put that out there, though, in case if anyone's wondering. I don't mean to be cold. As always, let me know if you guys have any other ideas. Much love and appreciation, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, until tomorrow.